Welcome back to another episode of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers Dynasty on College Football 25. Enjoying this one a lot. It's week 5. It's going to be a bye week, but we will be doing some recruiting stuff. Nevertheless, we got an update now, and Jalen Raimann has reached his top 3 schools. We're still the first one, which is amazing. Max Yates has reached his top 3 schools. We are still the top one, which is equally amazing. Now, Emmett has reached his top 5. Same goes for George Bulk. It says deal breaker, right? I am confused because we are in their top 3 actually. We're at the top. We are leading by quite some distance. This would be a quarterback. This would be a right guard, and then we've got these 2 wide receivers here where we have reached the top 8, and we are actually leading the stats here. I will be looking more into bringing in offensive line players now. I just think that's exactly what we need, and we're going to be using bye week to make sure that we bring in more of the players that we need very, very direly. So let's see. We've got Luis Vieira here. We haven't scouted yet fully. 6'5", 285. I will just be scouting now. I will be spending those 95 points to make sure that we find out about these players. Wait, scouting 0. Oh, he's already fully scouted. Right, my bad. Is this all right? What's going on here? Now we can scout this dude. This is what we're going to be doing. Kaboom, kabam. All right. No stars, no nothing, no diamonds. Josh Vasquez. Let's see what we find out about you. Ooh, nice. All right, we're immediately gonna offer a scholarship. We can do that. We're immediately gonna search social media. We're immediately gonna what can we do? DM, message a player directly to learn more about them. Make some calls. We're gonna go with this one, like this. Now, Ezekiel Barnes, Zeron Zombo. No, Deron Zombo. Eric Hamrick, this is a bust, so we're immediately gonna remove this dude. And Charlie Brand, this is also somebody that we would like to scout, but I don't have any points left. All right, so we did some scouting there. That was the bye week. Basically, we're not going to be able to do anything else apart from just forward to the next week. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. All right, so we get a recruiting update, and we have learned that Zach McNeil has reached his top 3 schools. We are the 3rd one. Now, I'm not quite sure how this could work. Do we invite him? Do we do something here? I think we should do that. Now, Terrell has reached his top 5 schools. I think as soon as they reach the top 5, we can start inviting them. That's what I'm going to be doing now. We're not generating a ton of points though, because we are not yet that fleshed out in terms of being a program. Now let's see, what exactly are we waiting for here? We're basically waiting for him to commit himself, right? Week 4, week 12, week 13. They're still kind of building this. Can I add an action? Soft sell. I can't do that. Interesting. All right. What about you? All right. We are safely in the lead. I think we're going to add this dude, no problem. Now, Zach McNeil. We're down here, left outside linebacker. I'd rather go for some of these, to be fair. Just want to make sure that we bring him on board, that we improve the offensive line. That's basically my biggest concern right now. I think we're just going to schedule a visit. I think we're going to schedule a visit in week 8. Why not? It's going to cost 40 hours, and we can't even invite 2 dudes. Now, I'd like to invite Terrell Porton. And who else would I like to invite? Do we have another diamond down here? Yes. Josh Vasquez. We're gonna... Alright, we're in the lead here. 30 hours. I think we're gonna add something here. We're gonna DM the player. Kaboom. Alright. We're gonna remove... not remove, but we're gonna move him up. I need to see you. Alright, now I think I'd like to bring you on the team. If we sign Yates, that's good, but I think we also should try and get this dude here. We're gonna schedule a visit against the Raging Cajuns. Now, what does he like? Coach stability. It's a big motivation for him, seemingly. Do we know a lot about him? No. Proximity to home, that actually is very much in our favor. I think that would be a huge boost, though. And looking at what he likes, I think coach stability is something that we could really go for here. All right, so what does it say? Coach stability. Let's see. Yeah, all right. That's not something that I can impact directly. Now we still have 15 hours. I'd like to use those to scout a little bit more. Amari Barry. There we go. Some more information about this D-tackle. All right. Good. Yes, I want to exit. We've got 5. Or can I offer someone a scholarship? Do I want to do that? Is there a player that looks lovely, is interested? And they're on Zombo. Well, this one here, Mike Cliet. Is a mid linebacker, not really sure how much we need that. John Casillas. Top school. So we're still in there, though. We're not in this one's plans, though. Donovan Dembo, that's also a D-tackle. I know we need D-tackles. The question is, how many do we need? Basically, we need to improve every position. Let's go, what's this? Right edge, left edge, right edge, right edge. I've got a lot of these dudes here. I'm gonna be removing some of them, especially if we're not even listed. I know we can always try to get on their top school board, but just kind of saying hello. On the other hand, you know, we don't need to force us upon dudes that are certainly not going to be joining. Now, Luis Vieira. We have offered him something. What about this one? Eric Gore. Also offered. Matt Rich, Amari Barry, right edge. This is an interesting one. I'm really interested to see what he's going to decide. Zach McNeil. Is there something that we can do here? Not really, right? Can I remove this and get back some points? No. Don't have enough hours. Alright, I think Zach McNeil will be deciding just very differently. What else? Is there like an offensive line player that we could just kind of go for? Throw a bone? Lewis Clay, not so sure. Barnes, David Alaka, David Feeney, Ejia. These are not offensive line players. I could offer this dude something. Deron Zombo, right tackle, that's definitely something that we need. Let's just offer the dude a scholarship. I don't know if that does anything, but it might as well push him a little bit more into our reach. So there we go. All right. Now, yes, we're going to exit recruiting. We are going to be entering the game against Old Dominion. Now, this is a tough one. It's a very traditional team. It's very traditional college, Old Dominion, and very close to the way we are in terms of overalls. They, of course, have good players as well. We know that. But for the most part, we're actually not looking too bad here, right? We are 3-1. I'd like to top this eastern side of the Sun Belt Conference. And I think with that said and done, I think there's not much more to do. Let's just kick off the game. So yeah, there we go. Coastal Carolina Chanticleers against the Monarchs. Let's check out the uniforms. We're going to go with the home uniform, of course. And we're going to go with the away uniform. Oh, this is very Titany. But nice. I like the uniforms. Very clean. We're just going to play offense. Yeah, that's it. Here we go. Ooh, is this a game where the sun is setting slowly? Teal Nation. Because of course it is. Here we go. Here comes the team. A lot of hype. Here comes the away team, Old Dominion, 2 for 2, and we are 3-1. Sunbelt Conference. Let's start playing. The last game, our defense was absolutely rocking it. If we can get that done again, I have no worries. I'd really like that, by the way. So here we go. We're gonna go with Carr. Wowzers. I don't know, there was an icon and I just noticed that it took very long for them to get going here. They do have a star player over there. Alright. Gonna be looking for Tucker. Found it, and there we go. Lovely, first down. Let's go with the wide trail. I'm gonna go left to right on this one. And of course it's gonna be Coleman. Barong is the preferred route. I will be looking towards square route though. Can we evade? I was hoping to get around number 2. Is that an injury for Coleman? Rather not. Now Barong gonna go deep into opposing territory. I have Carr as well. Nice throw by the quarterback here. Kendall Carr, 7 catches, 74 yards, 1 touchdown. On the season, by the way, not today. And we're gonna go right to left on this one. Again, Washington. Let's go. Ooh, nice, an opening. Spin movie. Can we go further than the, what is it, 27? Very well done. Man, Washington's a beast. And he's a sophomore, which is even better because that means that he's going to be around. He's going to be playing consistently. We just have to make sure that he doesn't injure himself. Oh dear. I saw them incoming. I knew that was going to be a pretty unclean catch. Let's see if we can get Washington to catch this one. Maybe Tucker, although that is the more aggressive route. There we go. Spinny, spinny, shove it bounce, 3rd and inches. Inside zone split. It's a few inches at the 17. Simpkins kind of just running and praying. Inside zone, right to left. Vasco. Keeping an eye out on things here. Oh, number 47 did come through. Koa Nautala, right outside linebacker for Virginia. 19 solo tackles, 1 sack, and 3 tackles for loss on the season. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go with a dive. Let's try and just get forward on this one. Oh, yikes. I don't like this one. 3rd and 8. Christian Washington today getting stopped a lot. Those linebackers are very good. Impact players so far. Jason Henderson for Old Dominion. We're going to go with Coleman, even though Bennett is also a possibility right there. Oh, shoot. All right, 4th and 8, taken out. Let's see if we can get the field goal. Like this. There we go. We score 3-0. 25 scores. Well done, Chanticleers. Was that the coach? Gonna say yikes on that one. All right, we'll get the ball back. It is the 2nd quarter, and it is 3 minutes 27 to be played. Oof, we get the ball at the 4. Now that's a bit scary. Let's go all go. I would like to get Washington. Holy shoot, that was imprecise. All right, let's go the slants. Coleman, Barong. All right, let's just go for it. Fuck it. There we go. Nice. 1st and 10 at the 19. Vasco for once with a rush. I don't really like doing that too much because you can just get hit outside of the pocket. Usually leads to a lot of pain, injuries, and all that. Oh, number 22, I thought it was away, but number 1, that was green, came around on that overload 3 seam. That was the play. Inside zone now, right to left. Come on, Christian Washington. Here we go. That was a fake. Lovely number 2 incoming. Halfback power. Oh, because of course we will. Not really sure if I like any of these. Let's try and break through here. That was weird. The camera was stuck very far back actually. Let's try and get this one here. All right. We're going to go with Micah. He is the dude that I feel the best about at the moment here. Spinny move and 3rd and 4. Not a ton of yardage, but it should have been enough. Now let's see. We've got 4 yards to bridge. The defense seems to be very, very tough. Now that is lovely. Let's step out of bounds here. 1 minute 12, stepping out of bounds, stopping that clock. And that was Carr. I think it's Kane Carr or something like that. Old Dominion players showing off the uniforms as Kendall Carr. There we go. 21-yard catch. Tight end number 85. Nice. Got out of bounds there. I really want to score before we enter halftime. Carr and Tucker are my options. Holy shit. All right. Can I thought that was going to be caught. I thought that was going to be picked. I mean, lucky for me and yay me, it was thrown over the top. Number 7 didn't jump. Oh my lord, that was directed straight at number 7. Now, Here comes the screen. Yeah. 2nd and 10. There was not a lot of protection on that one. Vasco was hit very quickly. Washington not really getting into position to receive. There we go. 3rd and 1. Let's go with the slip screen now. We're at the 15, which is not that far out. We need, let's get that yard. Tell you what. Let's go like this. Kaboom. Let's just break through here. It is a yard, right? I think we can do that. Tucker or Carr. I don't think Carr will open up that easily. So, lovely. Calling a timeout. And here's a cheerleader. Very fun. Let's go with the levels. I am looking for Maiga. Although, I mean, we have 2 timeouts left. I could just go with the halfback dive. Try and bridge those 3 yards. There we go. We're inside. And that actually worked better than expected. Christian Washington again showing what he can do. And he just does such a good job at it. I started probably focusing on the wrong areas of our game. Well, the pass game really works, but the run game is where it's at. So we're going to enter halftime now. There we go, 4 seconds. Are we? Wait, what? All right, we get a nice gift here. There we go. A field goal, 13-0. Now we're gonna take it. We are gonna take it. Everybody seems to be rested after bye week. So let's continue here. 13-3. Actually, 13-0. I meant we're in the 3rd quarter. Can we psych? There we go. We're going to start shooting the clock now. I mean, probably a little bit too early for that, but I don't want to stretch this out any longer. I feel like if we get a field goal, we should be able to lock this game down for sure. 65 rushing yards for Christian Washington. I have honestly no clue how the trading and so on works. If players can be snatched away, if players have to enter the transfer portal, or how that works. We're gonna find out. Promise you guys, we're gonna find out. We're gonna go with a slip screen now. Washington, here we go. Oh, yikes. 3rd and 11, that actually didn't even click one little bit. Let's look for Coleman. Barong is also an option. I doubt that he will be as open as I need him to be. 4th and 2. We're going to go for it. We're going to go the halfback direct. It's 2 yards at the 33. We are pretty clean in terms of where we stand right now with the score. Even if they score a touchdown and convert the extra point, or go for a 2-point conversion. Now, top 25 rankings. We are not in here, of course. But we're going to start working for it. I would really like to play a championship game, just for the sake of it. Now, field goal time. Holy moly! Alright, that one was way off target. Probably could have done that better, but alright. So they did actually score a touchdown. We're still in 2 clock mode, and that's perfectly fine for me. We're going to go inside zone at the 27. The thing, of course, is if they score, things are going to get dicey. Holy shebang. Oh my lord, 66 coming out of nowhere. Inside zone, and this is the 2-minute drill. Let's get to the red line here. Let's just make sure we break through in 13-7. Damn it. If we had that field goal, I would be feeling way more relaxed. Come on, guys. Let's go. Ah, perfect. That's another first down. They have to call a timeout. But now at least we are in the driving seat. There we go. Inside zone split. Right to left on this one. Bennett, you're my guy. Where do I go with this? Yes, let's go with X ISO Poco. ISO Poco. I think that's the way you pronounce it. If I did that wrong, I am sorry. Lovely stuff. Here comes number 11. Oh, and blocked by his own guy, but number 1 running into him and slowing him down. That was a little bit unnecessary, but whatever. Because I think I could have gone around him here, right? Kadonk, and that was kind of the stop. Inside zone. I'm going to try a bench. I mean, you know, what's there not to like about it? Oh, overthrown. Yeah. It's a little bit too far, though. All right, we're not gonna go crazy right now. Let's not go crazy. There you go. That's Barong with the stiff arm taken down. I don't think he was out of bounds, or was he? There we go. I think the fans are happy with our performance so far. Old Dominion players, not so much. Kane Barong. Really nice. Good catch. Moving forwards. Number 2 with a stop. Let's go to halfback counter. Clock actually stopped. Interesting. Let's go to blast alert smoke. What a name. Oh, yikes. That was a little bit of a wonky handoff. Took a little bit too long in my opinion. I don't know if that's by design or if that was something that was not supposed to happen. Good God, man. 3rd and 4. Let's go halfback dive. 19 seconds. Washington, can he break through? Alright, he cannot break through actually. Alright, gonna tell you something. We're gonna take a timeout now. With exactly 1 second on the clock. And we're gonna go for the field goal. Let's just try and win this game. 16 versus 7. You're interesting. Why would you suggest that I don't take a field goal now? Kaboom. There we go. 16-7. We're gonna win the game. Was it tight at times? I'm not sure. I think we just made it a little bit more exciting than it would have needed to be. But here we are. Camera shows us the outside of the stadium and the cheerleaders with a fantastic choreography. And that's the win. It was actually a very clean one. They only scored in the 4th quarter. Apart from that, very successful. So far, Vasco really doing well. Player of the game. 84 rush yards, 15 attempts, 1 touchdown. Christian Watson. Really enjoying his performances. There we go. And there we go. We keep marching on 4-1. Coastal Carolina quite well. 16-7 versus Old Dominion. Who's that? Player of the game was Miles Alston. That's a wide receiver. By the numbers, 16 versus 749 pass yards, 100 rush yards. And yeah, I think we will be able to move up a bit. I don't know why Southern is actually in the top spot. I don't really understand that. I don't understand why we are in the 3rd spot with a 4-1. I don't understand why Texas State is 4-0. They are in the 5th spot. Can someone explain that? Because I would have actually expected something very different here. Or is it because of the conference score? All right, because we are 1-0 in terms of the conference score, which is why we are tied with Appalachian State and Southern, and it's going to count what we do against them. Old Dominion is also from our conference. We beat them. I actually think we should... No, I think that was the first one that we played from our own division. Well, so far, again, I'm really just having a lot of fun with this game. I'm still figuring a lot of stuff out, right? It's not just the same as Madden. I just really have to put that out there. It feels a little bit different. There is a lot of different mechanics at play here. But I'm enjoying it, really loving it, and I just hope you're enjoying it as well. If you are, guys, just drop a like. Please subscribe, would mean the world to me. And as always, I'm just going to say thank you so much for joining me. Thanks so much for making this special for me. Really, really means the world to me that you guys are taking the time to watch my stuff. Leaving comments, that's just absolutely fantastic. And yeah, in that sense, stay awesome, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hope to see you again next time.